Latito,
And,
from,
you know what I mean?
Warrior.
Yeah. 18A, Queen.
Nay, Naifuta, generous one.
Sadiki Simba, faithful. Ashe. Now, before we do that, this list we're gonna pass out. This is a calendar of the events of things that we do all year, free to the public and open to our community to come help. I'm gonna read the titles.
He was trying to take a picture of your hand.
I'm going to, you don't have a copy of this, I have them here, but I'll pass one out. Because we want you to know what programs that we do. The first one at the top of the list is this African naming ceremony. The second one, on June, Saturday the 14th, we're doing our 15th honoring ceremony for the 29th Regiment in Old North Cemetery. Been out there 14 years doing that ceremony, which is Juneteenth is what we assess with it. But I want you to understand, those soldiers in 65, when they ended, they left from Connecticut. They went, boys, men, and older men. They went to the war, they sacrificed themselves in order for us to be able to sit here today. We would not be able to sit here today if it hadn't been for them joining that army. They went down to West Haven, they left out of West Haven, and a good majority of them didn't come back. Some of them came back, and they died here. And those are the ones in Old North Cemetery on Main Street, across from Arsenal School. 11 o'clock that Saturday, on the 14th, we will be out there doing an honoring ceremony. So everyone that can make it, I really would appreciate it, because those are our ancestors. We have to honor them. But the main thing is, see, Juneteenth is a time period when we had our last of our people in bondage. Understand that, it was not freedom. They were in bondage. See, the emancipation freed us. That's our 4th of July. We don't utilize that the way it's supposed to be. That is our 4th of July, the Emancipation Day. Juneteenth is a time period when the last of our people were in bondage, so we can enjoy that. But it's not our Freedom Day. It was not the day that we were freed. And a lot of our cultural people practice it in a way in which they honor that. That is not what that date is about. The date, the Juneteenth date that we celebrate for the soldiers, it's a memorial day. This is a day of death. Those men died for our freedom, and they should be honored that way. Not with hooping and hollering, but the recognition of their sacrifice. They sacrificed themselves. I don't know if I could have walked into a war like that. You know, I'm hoping that I would have been that kind of a man, but you can't say until it's time. And right now, you know, we're waging wars to keep our kids out of that system. So keep dealing with that. But Juneteenth, it's a Memorial Day, and we should honor it, but we should, in recognition of the soldiers. That should be the main interest, is the recognition of the soldiers. And we do it more as a celebration, dancing and playing music and eating and stuff. Good to enjoy that, but only if we recognize we are free because of them. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Okay, the next one is June, Saturday the 28th. We have a senior and youth fishing derby at Keeney Park Pond. We've been doing this for 33 years now. Come on out and partake. We got worms, we got poles, and we got people to help you put the worms on and take the fish off. So you don't have to do that, but I want you to come on out and partake in that day and watch these kids run around in that pond with these little fish on their poles and see the smiles and the memories that they have every year they come to this event.
Don't you give out trophies and stuff?
We give out trophies, we feed them, we lend them the pose, we have people there to help them do everything, all the mothers and the kids, so come on out. But seniors come out and they have a great time. Y'all come on out, you come out and sit by the water and watch us, you know what I'm saying? We would love that because you are our guardians. July the 12th, last year, I think it was the 21st of June, we had our first, what we are classifying as an annual Grand African Ball at the American Legion. This year, we have one scheduled for July the 12th, a Grand African Ball. We would like to invite all of our cultural people to come on out and partake in this event. If we can keep establishing this ball, then we can change and make it into the kind of event that we want, a presentation of our culture, a presentation of our culturalists that come out to honor each other and have a good time. We don't have too many venues of culture that we can come participate with. I know it's in the evening, but you can come and leave whatever time you want to. But we'd like to have everyone help promote this. So if you can, as it gets closer, we'll have tickets, but we need to be promoted. The tickets are usually just $25. It's not to make a lot, it's basically to cover the event and cover the food and everything, so we all can come out and have a good time. If you can't make it, we're gonna give you a copy of this, so you'll have the date on it, but we hope to see some of you there. Call me if you're interested in tickets or want to know more about the events. The West Indian Parade, we all know, takes place the first or the second Saturday in August. Saturday the 30th is our annual Bellevue Square Community Day. We've been doing that for 30 years too. It's a beautiful event of our culture and our community. Our projects became our villages. If you know, came up through them, or you have family that came up through them. They were our established villages because we were raised in that village. That village had a mother, and she had a lot of names and all those apartments, but she was one mother that looked out for everyone, and every one of them in some form or another. So if you can, come on down, free food, great atmosphere, music, all kinds of events. We got games and everything for the kids. But come on down and spend that afternoon with us.
How much are the tickets?
There's no tickets for Bellevue Square Community Day. It's only for the ball. That's the only thing we charge. Everything else is free. So now, Bellevue Square, we added a second day, Sunday, the day after, at the Pond House in Keeney Park. We have music, and it's an awards ceremony. We give out 20 awards to community people. That's just everyday community people that need to be honored for who they are. They had their feet on the ground, working our community, helping our neighborhood, and we honor them, 20 of them every year. The last one is Kwanzaa celebration in December. We all know when that starts. I have a slight issue with it because we don't practice it right. We marry the two situations. There are 7 articles of Kwanzaa and there are 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Now the most important part is the 7 articles. Those articles in that part of it is about the family itself. This is where for those 7 days, and if I have copies of the paperwork, it's a time period that you and your family get together within those 7 days. There's articles, each article has a symbol, honors a different part of our heritage, our kids, the mat, the dolls, the kinara, the cup, the corn, but there's 7 of them, okay, if I didn't hit all of them. But each one, and go to YouTube, get a copy of what it is, and practice it the right way. The 7 principles are us working in a community together. Those are the bonds that we can work together in the community, put our attitudes, our personalities behind us, and go to work, starting, ending with faith. And those are the 2 different parts of Kwanzaa, and we have to keep them separate. Most people try to, they merge them, but they honor mostly the working part, when the family is the most important part. So I'm hoping that we can get together and put this down and practice it in the way that it's supposed to, because our people are all over the place with how they practice it. And we need a uniform way. and we are the leaders in our culture. So we should set that process up. So Kwanzaa is a self-practice in the home. It shouldn't be no boogieing out in some event or something. It's a home practice where the articles are concerned. I can't see you dancing and boogieing when it comes time to go to work. No, it's time to go to work with the 7 principles. So if we can, in the future, get on one page with that and promote it the way it's supposed to, because we need these families understanding this is a time for you and your family to heal. Call your kids together. Put everything that happened last year in the past, and let's move on. Leave those grudges and those attitudes and stuff alone. See, there has to be a point in the process that we can stop that, else it just continually flows. You ain't speak to your mother in 5 years. You know, I ain't seen my brother, I don't care about it. You know, if we're so great, then we should have some humility. We should have some kind of ability to let it go. Because it is in the past. Let it go. Let's go toward the future. So I just want you to understand a little more about Kwanzaa. So now, libation. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the music.
Ashe.
Ashe, ashe. And if you have the Swahili words at the bottom of the agenda, take them with you and practice them. You know, you just got to put in your phone so you can go back and look and say, how you pronounce it?
How you say hi?
Yeah, how you say hi?